Hello and welcomes back everyone. AnthWolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic once again, with our Jedi Padawan here, Venton Koliss, and we have discovered that Flesh Raiders have been moving around in the ruins of Kaleth, ruins just south of the Jedi Temple. So, that is where we're going to go see what they're up to, see what they're planning. Especially so close to the Jedi Temple itself. Had a small break between the last video and this one. Had to catch up on a little bit of sleep, unfortunately. Been a few long days. Is there anything we need to know?
Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business only.
I'm surprised I'm making these videos so short right now. I know I only just mentioned it at the back end of the last video, where some of these parts could end up being easily a couple of hours long. But it's nice sometimes just to do them in shorter videos. I mean, half an hour for some people might think that's quite long, but it's not really. Especially since I've got more into streaming for 2, 3, 4 hours at a time. Okay, so we take this road to the south, it'll bend to the west, towards Kaleth, and two Jedi Masters want our attention. I can help you.
I seem to be cursed. Well, why do I always get the pupils who think they're the exceptions to the rule?
Master Silvarte, it's true that our Padawans are acting a bit strangely, but I don't think there's cause for concern.
Wait, I have an idea. You, Padawan, I know you.
I'm sorry, I don't believe we've met, Master.
Thank you, I stand corrected, youngster. I only know of you.
Master Silvarte is concerned about a couple of our Padawans. He suspects that they are, well...
If I'm correct, they are following their passions down a dark path.
Am I to understand that love leads to the dark side?
Emotions disrupt balance. When you hold one person in higher regard than others, it clouds clarity and twists reason. We mustn't stand by.
In all other aspects, these two are model pupils, but I agree we would be remiss if we didn't do what we can to settle the issue.
They may be more open and revealing with a student like you. We need you to confront them and discover if they are indeed cultivating a romance.
If they're breaking the Jedi Code, I promise you, I will find out.
Their names are Morrison and Spanios. As we speak, they are in the ruins of Lower Kaleth.
So go, talk with them, and report back what you discover about the relationship. Try not to alert or alarm them. If they are in love, they are sure to be volatile.
Interesting. We've always known Jedi try not to allow their emotions, their passions, to interfere with their processes. They try to accept everything and move through it. Hello, Padawan.
Master Orgus's new apprentice. Wow. Everyone says you're great with a vibroblade. I'm Fia. Padawan Fia. Still have to get used to having a title. I've just started learning about the Force. I've got a long way to go before I'm as good as you.
You seem a little old to begin the training.
Until a few days ago, I didn't even know I could use the Force. I still can't believe I'm here. Just last week, I was crowing a garbage scow on Raxus Prime. Then this scary-looking Jedi shows up out of nowhere and says that he can sense the Force in me. What are the odds?
There's no such thing as luck, Padawan. You're meant to be here.
That's exactly what the Jedi who found me said. Say, do you know Master Tython? He's the one who discovered me. I'm trying to get a message to him. Master Tython is studying a big mystery in Kaleth's ruins. Something about ancient droids attacking people? If you're headed to the ruins, would you give him this holo recording from me? I'd be so grateful.
Allow me to do this.
Terrific. I can see why everybody here is so impressed with you. Here's the holo recording. Master Tython has a small camp outside the ruins of Kaleth. Thanks for doing this.
Not a problem. We're on our way there anyways. that's the thing about Jedis and attachment. So going back to what we were saying earlier about the two Padawans having a relationship. And their passions, as the Masters are afraid, will make them volatile when they're confronted. Of course, Jedis have had attachments before, but they've ended up leaving the Jedi Order because of them. Alright. Here's Jedi Tython.
Kihei chatung kulkadu.
Someone asked me to deliver a message.
Watame chispa ki trita nimni tanuv. Kapola kupi de opra. Anquas nimna matasungri. Chobod yi kafu anchawa. Chop tingwampa la hagwa doe biska.
You seem to have survived the encounter.
Mana natu pachunki. Oi grani tampio dume donki. Cha kulkadu maji tahus hagwa upa. Crispa doe kanki kunke gupa. Do bataji moi atima.
I'm extremely impressed.
Kulkadu choski nawi kuchuso yomata chi pompota.
Ki mada tamta chiruli ya? Noe ayuya tiacha vopa. Tinka dwana che mai chuba. Hachuna kwabo nuta dubita.
Why not simply wipe out all the droids?
Mokele maklonki niatam bomba boshuda.
Ji womta humpa mulira wata wompa. Kyotopa bubanda bakawanki. Ne umpi bedwana ni bobo chopa uma. Ne umpi bedwana ni bobo chopa uma. Dwarawanki wabdaya tukaloka. Kili watabunki donko patoga loda.
You want me to do this?
Kili watabunki donko patoga loda. Maklunki ni at ambompa boshuda. Yiliska chanaga bumpa komchinka. Wonka tuske uwana wa. Zuzaneko higa da noila. To chananga e ma chai.
Yunalis kachananga wachikospa
I
inikontinka.
feel so sorry for the voice actors who had to use do the voices for characters who don't speak Galactic Standard. It must be so hard. I mean, you hear some lines repeated because they must have only had so many nonsensical words to string together. So, in short, 20,000 years ago, Kaleth was protected and perhaps administered by some droids, which are still active even today. And since they've never been memory wiped, they are rather hostile. Dozon would like to speak to us. He actually has a heroic mission, which we may look at later. Heroic missions can be picked up when you normally first arrive on a planet. There tends to be a mission terminal. It is spaceport at your first encampment. And they also give you quick travel items to get near where the quest actually begins. But there is still a few NPCs who you can speak to begin the heroic mission, if you so choose. See, he wants us to go beyond the upper ruins of Kaleth, which is where we're not going right now. We're just sticking on the lower level for the moment. So we need to find Morrison and Spanios. Level 9, happy days. We have a skill, Resolute. Purges all incapacitating and movement impairing effects. Let's stick that up there as well. Yep. Here are the ruins of Kaleth. It's, well, certainly seen better days. You have a bonus to defeat 15 of the Typhonian droids here. So what Master Tython has asked us to do is scan these droids to see if he can find their primary program. And if he can reset the droids, then we can learn from them. Now that's the plan at the very least. Nope. Can we get the last? No, we cannot. Okay, that's fine. I'll tell you what, we'll get the last droid here. We have reports that the Flesh Raiders were heading through that cave system there. But from nearby we hear some sounds coming from this backpack. From the backpack there is movement. It's a Flesh Raider baby. It isn't aggressive, and will obviously die if left alone. One of the Jedi Masters of the Temple is known to take in orphaned animals, but the baby is obviously starved and won't survive the trip without some form of nourishment. Somehow we know that Flesh Raiders like to eat ghoul meat. Just so happens there's some ghouls here. Is along that way. You know what? I don't think I've ever really followed that path. That was a very hungry baby. Actually, tell you what, I've never actually been down along this path much further than getting the meat for the Flesh Raider baby. I mean, around here should be the Jedi Temple. Oh, okay, so there's the bridge we crossed. Ah, yeah, there's the temple. So we're just on like anything of interest here? I suppose it's a quick way back to the Jedi Temple if you didn't need to go back to that forward outpost. I can't see anything. Like, this is another raised platform. You need to drop down even further to get to the bridges there. Oh well. Yeah, in all the years I've been playing the game, I've never bothered going around this corner. Right, let's see. Defeat 5 more Typhonian droids. Oh, yeah, we need to confront the Jedi Padawans as well. Oh.
You found it! Well done, Morrison.
Oh, Spanos, I couldn't have done it without you.
You're amazing. I don't care what the Masters say, we're proving everyone wrong. Come here and give me a kiss.
Well, it seems your master's concerns were valid.
Who are you?
This isn't what you think it is.
I think you two are romantically involved.
Okay, maybe it is what you think it is.
Spanos.
I'm sorry, my love, but I'm sick of hiding. The Order is wrong. Fear, not emotion, is the adversary of the Jedi way. Ironically, the Masters fear emotion, and therefore, they deny us its bounty.
The power of our love is why we work so well together. Our teamwork allowed us to find this rare lightsaber crystal. So our passion actually strengthens the Order.
Maybe you're right, but it's not for me to decide.
Spanos, please help me convince this upstart not to expose us.
I love you, Morrison. And so if you believe we must remain hidden, I honor that. But it may take a sacrifice.
You mean the crystal? I agree, my love.
Friend, if you tell the Masters we're not romantically involved, we'll give you this powerful crystal for your future lightsaber. Would that buy your silence?
Bribery, Spanos? You're only proving the Jedi Code right. Your fall is upon us.
No! I cannot let you go!
Morrison, no. Don't lash out in anger. He's only following his own path. Just go, friend. Do what you will.
Kind of feel for the two. She was getting a bit aggressive at the end there because she wasn't getting her way, but at the same time, if they are in love, then maybe they should just leave the Order. Honestly, we can only wish them happiness in the future, whatever that may mean. More Flesh Raiders wielding training zorbs, or maybe vibro blades. Bloody hell. I remember picking up a blue item earlier. It's actually a companion gift. We'll talk about companion gifts when we end up having some more companions.
Did you just call me Jedi?
Okay. Trader can use the Force probably better than we can. Externally, that is. Ooh, hi. Where the hell did you come from? Unfortunately, the chieftain wasn't as good with a blade.
Master Orgus sent us. We came as quickly as we could.
One of the Flesh Raiders I just fought called me Jedi. He could use the Force.
That's troubling. If the Flesh Raiders are learning the ways of the Force, it won't be on the side of light.
You sure made short work of this bunch. You ever leave survivors?
When was the last time you fought someone trying to kill you?
Besides my master? Few months.
This is no laughing matter, Padawans. This Flesh Raider carried a holocron, a repository of knowledge created by a Force user. Thousands of years old from the looks of it. Master Orgus was right. These natives are more advanced than we realized. They're learning how to fight us.
What do the Flesh Raiders have against us?
From their perspective, we've invaded their home. But there's more to this than a territorial dispute. I wish we could stay, see this through, but Master Satele has ordered us to Coruscant on a special mission.
All those bad feelings the Council's been having? She thinks the Republic capital is the source.
I'm sorry to have to leave you, but the danger is past. These surveillance monitors will keep watch on Kaleth, place them around the ruins. The temple can then monitor any future incursions by our enemies.
Maybe we'll get lucky, find their leader.
May the Force be with you, Padawan.
Okay. Codex entry about holocrons. So plant these surveillance devices around the ruins of Kaleth. And then I guess we're going to be heading back over to the Kaleth outpost just outside. Come on. Come on. Ah, there you go. Finally. Sometimes a security chest dotted around here, hiding in the bushes. Seems once again we're getting poked by our holo communicator. We'll just get outside the ruins before we answer the call. Friendly type of wildlife here on Tython. As you haven't no doubt maybe gathered, green and blue tend to indicate either party members or friendly individuals. Yellow, I'm not sure if we've encountered any yellow enemies yet, but they are neutral. You can attack them, but then they will turn hostile, and red of course is hostile. If you're within a level range of the enemy, and you pass so close by, they will, well, try to kill you.
I'm here, Master. What is it?
I'm on my way back to the Twi'lek settlement. Meet me there as soon as you can.
You left without explaining anything. What has you so worried?
I'll explain when I see you. Find me at the Matriarch's compound. Orgus out.
That was abrupt. Let's speak to Master Tython first. Hand over the scanner we had.
Cha kulkadu maji tahus hagwa upa. Oi grani tampio dume donki. Wata botenya nucha nubota. Kitrita nimni tanuv. Kapola kupi de opra. Anquas nimna matasunri. Wonka tuske uwana wa. Zuza neko higa da noila. To chananga e ma chai.
I've never heard of these Force Wars.
Chobod I kafu anchawa. Chopting wampala hagwa doi biska. Grula woska kwa bobana. Chichawa una chichitua. Vifa karibu utachuba naganga. Crispa doi kanki kunke gupa. Do bataji moi atima.
So what do you see happening next?
Pikai Ianakuzu. Mana natu pachunki. Gokola ko panate yakna. Punyo blasto wonki ti atokonchi. Tasu yali koira toekapa kyotopa.
Jedi Tython knows Augustine as well. Some new boots. Happy days. So yeah, seems the ruins of Kaleth. Before there were actual Jedi and Sith, there was still the light side and dark side here on Tython itself. And Kaleth was a settlement of the dark side.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes. Be safe out there.
Head over to the Jedi Temple, hand over the Flesh Raider baby before it gets hungry again, and then speak to the 2 Jedi Masters. Let them know what we discovered about their Padawans. Trying to open the inventory while I have the UI turned off. Nice job, me. Nope.
A Flesh Raider, baby. See how the Force tests my dedication to assisting the helpless of this world. You did the right thing. Leave him with me. I'll convene the council to decide how to handle this.
There we are. Hey, level 10. We actually learned our first unique ability. Right. Well, since we're here in the Jedi Temple, I mean, we could just summon a hollow statue, but might as well do it the traditional way. So, level 11, we learn our first utility point, okay. So, Plasma Brand, cost 5 focus. Engulfs your lightsaber in fiery plasma, instantly dealing so much elemental damage, and a further high amount of elemental damage over 12 seconds. That's a pretty damn good skill. Really powerful right now. I mean, yeah, our most powerful skill to date. But of course, unfortunately, some of that damage is spread over a time period.
Glad to share my skills with someone talented.
Ooh. A new passive skill, which is in addition an amendment to Saber Ward, The first 2 seconds of Saber Ward grants 100% melee and ranged defense rather than just 50%.
We can spar anytime.
Awesome. Righty-ho. Back to Kalikori Village. We might as well cross over the training grounds since they're not in use right now.
Were you successful, Padawan? Did you find our pupils in the ruins?
Tell us, what did you uncover about the nature of Spanios and Morrison's relationship? Are they romantically involved?
Your fears are justified, Masters. Spanios and Morrison are romantically involved.
I knew it. As I said, Yolo, I'm cursed.
It seems we're both cursed, my friend. They will have to renounce their love and agree to remain apart, or they will never become Jedi.
What a waste. But you have done well, young one. I know it must not be pleasant scrutinizing your fellow Padawans.
It was a difficult assignment. I didn't enjoy spying on my fellows.
We are sorry. It was necessary. For your efforts in this matter, please take this as a token of commendation.
Now, we ended up with a lightsaber crystal, which I suppose you may have gotten from Morrison and Spanios. Now, when you said a token of commendation, there were actual planetary commendation tokens back in the day, which you could spend at specialty goods vendors. We passed one of those specialty good vendors actually in Kalikori Village. They used to sell unique weapons and armor, as well as a couple of other incidental items. Now, I'm not sure if some of the specialty vendors you can still interact with. Others just don't let you do anything to them at all now. They don't sell you anything anymore. I suppose we could always test that here in the Twi'lek village. Because this specialty vendor used to have some armor. Yeah, there's just nothing there anymore. I mean, it was armor that was good for being on Tython. It wasn't adaptable though. I'm not even sure if adaptable armor existed back then.
Stand by for examination and suggested products. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Master Kiwix told me what you found in Kaleth. A flesh raider who used the Force. She thought he was learning things from an old holocron. I wish that were true. The man who attacked you when you first arrived, his lightsaber had a familiar aspect. This droid's holo recording confirmed my suspicions. The hooded figure in that recording is named Bengo Moore. He was my Padawan, but he never completed his training. Bengal was in the Jedi Temple on Coruscant when the Sith destroyed it.
The Force was with him if he got out of there alive.
The temple was annihilated. Hundreds of Jedi died that day. We never recovered all the bodies. Bengal was strong in the Force, and the most gentle being I've ever known. For him to turn against the Jedi, he has to be stopped.
Apologies for keeping you waiting. Our people's matriarch, my mother, is dying.
You should be at her side.
You're kind, but My mother wants me here. My scouts have identified a Flesh Raider command base in the mountains. It's protected by an energy shield. The shield's power generator is hidden on a different mountain, in a well-guarded cave network.
That command base is probably coordinating all the attacks in the region. I need to get inside there. You up for knocking out the power generator?
You'll need backup. Can't we send someone else to handle the power generator?
You've shown you can handle Flesh Raiders. We need you there. See if you can give the droid an opening to gather more intelligence. That energy shield is your top priority. Knock it out fast as you can.
So our master's ordered us to deal with a shield, allowing him to infiltrate the main base of the Flesh Raiders and possibly his former Padawan. Yeah, that sounds like it's going to go over very well. Ooh, we also gained a credit box here. They contain a random amount of credits, depending on the item level of the crate here. The more credits may be inside. Oh, lovely. The gold seller. We gained 407 credits from that box alone. So we need to clear a path also for T7. And then T7 might be able to find out what the Flesh Raiders are up to, what their movements are. What we'll do is we'll park ourselves here once again. It's like we never even left the village. And when we come back, we'll head our way up the mountains once more. I do believe there's one or two people who would like our attention once again here, since we're heading up the mountains all the same. And then we'll take it from there. Knock out the shield generator, and hopefully Master Augustine can somehow settle or deal with the Flesh Raiders in some way to stop them attacking both the Twi'leks and the Jedi. Either way, thank you all for joining me. This, of course, has been AnthWolf for Star Wars The Old Republic, and hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. Until then, though, bye-bye now.